fake cum that we're using up this weekend is pretty up there, actually.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So if anyone needs the recipe, hit us up.
Yeah. I am Foxy, I'm 35, I'm straight and single, and I am a stripper and pole dance instructor.
I am Daisy, I'm 37, I am straight, I'm a showgirl, and I own the Peach Pole Studio. The whole industry has gone through different style waves, and one of the first style waves that went out of sexy was, and I guess to justify that people were doing it who weren't strippers and that was their stance at the time, was to go full fitness. That were no shoes, it was just tricks. We don't do the dance, it's just tricks. Then it transitioned to incorporating lyrical style. Do you remember that? I feel like lyrical sort of style. So again, it's like a beautiful style of dance, but we're still not strippers. And the showgirl or stripper style was what we had learned, and that's what I wanted to stay true to. So when I opened the studio, I toned it down, but I didn't eradicate it because I thought, you know what, this is my style, the style that I've learned. I want to keep it true. And I think there's some chicks out there that want to learn to dance like this. And there was. So, you know, people who, I guess, felt affiliated with me, or sometimes they would go to another school and they'll be like, we don't get to wear the shoes, they make fun of us because we want to dance, and they came to us, and it sort of grew from there, and the industry changed along the way as well. The good thing is the industry has kind of gone full circle. There's like this like Russian style, there's all this like super sexy style has like sort of come back in. So that's been good because that's what we've been doing the whole time. Like it's a bit more accepted now, so that's sort of really helped us along. But yeah, it actually blows my mind because I'm like, I get shocked and I'm like, I actually work in the industry. I'm like, they won't keep their clothes on. First you wouldn't take them off and now you wouldn't put them back on, which is awesome. But I'm like, whoa, you know, so it's cool. First pair of heels we would recommend, 6-inch or 7-inch. So that means this base part is probably about to here or here. And it's, they're a lot easier to walk in than what
they're
these
heavy too, like when you try and invert, if you're pole dancing, if you try and invert, it's insanely heavy. But also I don't strip in 8-inch, I strip in 7-inch. Just having that extra inch, I can't move. I like to move around a lot when I do a show. I'm
the same, and if they're a little bit unstable, so if there's any bumps in the flooring, if there's holes under the carpet, that's going to find it, and then is it your face.
You'll end up on pole holes or on the internet saying, watch this girl eat dirt in her shoes. So yeah, we try and avoid that at all costs.
But they do make your legs look nice and long, by the way.
Yeah.
That's why we wear them.
Like me.
Oh, they come in like 10s or something, 10-inch or something. So that's got to be like this. It's ridiculous. It's not possible. I feel like you can't dance in 10 to 12-inch shoes. That's impossible. You can dance in these, but depending on the surface, it can be quite Hold on to the pole, everyone.
Yeah. I think if you're wearing 10-inch, it's mainly for posing for photos. Although there probably are people out there who are like, I can dance in 10-inch, in which case, they must have ankles of steel.
Fake cum that we're using up this weekend is pretty up there, actually.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
We were looking, we're like, wow, this, getting the consistency correct. We're like mixing it, corn flour and water. It's got some sour cream in it, and it's got some sugar. So I'm like, this was a regular Wednesday night for us.
Yeah.
So if anyone needs the recipe, hit us up.
Yeah. There's plenty of pole dance competitions that students can strive for after they've been at the studio for quite a while. There's so many competitions in New South Wales, so there's plenty of opportunity, amateur competitions for them to go into. And again, some of them want to take what they learn and put it into practice in a strip club. So,
or showcase or something like that. Students, we have a studio showcase that sometimes is like another tier down sort of thing, so they can practice doing there.
And before COVID, we would have when we get to week 8 of the term, they get to invite their friends and family along to come and watch what they've been working on the last 7 to 8 weeks, which hopefully we'll be coming back to soon. But that gives them that short-term goal too. It's like, I'm going to turn up to every class, nail that routine, and then I can show off for my friends and family. But also Instagram's also a good motivator for these girls as well, girls and boys, because they want to show off on Instagram, which is fantastic.
COVID affected our business. We had to close. We tried to take some of our classes online. We found a heap of dedicated students picked up the classes, and really, to be honest, it wasn't to make money, because it doesn't make money and it wasn't going to, but it was more about keeping in touch with our students and giving some of them something to look forward to. And we tried to put on, you know, a heap of, like, we did put, some girls have poles at home, so we did do some pole classes, but we were doing flexibility, fitness classes, we did makeup classes. One of our teachers is professional makeup artist. We did, you know, home workouts with family, anything we could do to sort of keep everyone connected and their spirits high. Then I guess we just started back when we were allowed to open up, and we just had no idea what it was going to look like. I thought, oh my God, I'm going to have to close one of the studios and move everybody to the other one. Which one am I going to close? Will they both close? It was a nightmare. We couldn't give any answers to everybody, and they wanted answers, and there were lots of messages. And it was good. There was a lot of like support and beautiful messages and students, and there were some not so nice messages and some online bullying and police reports as well. Yeah.
Open a business, they said.
Yeah.
I found those stripping actually, once the numbers increased in terms of how many people you can have in the household, I got really busy during.
Went nuts, didn't
yeah. Once everything sort of started to open back up, because people couldn't go anywhere. People couldn't go to Queensland, couldn't go to Victoria, couldn't really go on holiday. So more people were having smaller house parties, and they needed strippers. So it was
think
ka-ching.
They moved their bucks parties as well. They're like, can't do it now, so let's do it. Like, put it forwards. It's now. Our students were, we've got a lot more students in the studio too, because I think people are spending money at home. We can't travel, so that's good. I've done the Shibari Modelling a couple of times, and the photographer asked me to do it, and I really liked the images. I find it really beautiful, and I wanted to have the experience of it. From the minute the rigger touches like the ropes to taking the photos, or is the whole experience. So it's not like, let's get you ready and then you're doing it. It's that whole putting you in the rope, the sensation of the ropes on your skin and touching your skin, all of that experience. And so it was really good. They prepped me for the photo shoot weeks beforehand. They made sure I felt comfortable with everything. These are the positions, like what are and we spoke about your end range flexibility positions, and which ones can you hold for, and they did say a couple of minutes, but I would say it was like 5 minutes. And even though that's such a short amount of time, it feels like eternity if you're in like a compromising position or a really big stretch, like the splits or an over split or holding that. So it was difficult, but yeah, it was really interesting.